Hi, everybody. As I always say, it's probably been a hot minute. But I don't feel called to do this every day. It's just when I feel like there are messages that I have to say. So, I've said it many times that I enjoy learning from people or having discussions with people that don't have the same beliefs as I do, because I can learn something. Learn something about their religion, their culture, their beliefs. But not only that, it helps me, sometimes, it helps me learn something about myself. And I was having a discussion with someone about their faith. That's too many. And it kept kind of irritating me. That one, okay. It kept irritating me because it was one of those, it almost felt like blind faith, but I know it wasn't because I know the person very well, so it's not blind faith. But it had that almost because I said so. And if you grew up in my generation and you heard because I said so, if you're anything like me, it rankled me because I'm someone that likes to know the answer why. And I realized that after this conversation, because I said so had actually a few meanings. Sometimes it was, you have been pestering me with the same question and I keep giving you answers and you're not listening and I'm just done with the conversation. This is why, because I said so, and done. Also, now I realize a lot of times the because I said so was, I have an answer, but you're not ready to hear it yet. And I have a feeling that when we got the because I said so, sometimes it was the just stop. But a lot of times it was, you're just not ready for the answer. You're not able to understand the topic or understand the reasoning behind why I do what I do. So for now, I need you just to do as I say, because in essence, I know what's best for you at this point in time. And I think that comes with faith. And that's the biggest thing that hit me. I'll take that back. It's one of the things that was frustrating me so much in that conversation was because it was the way something was viewed was, it was being taken on faith, and I didn't understand because it didn't click in my head. And then till we had a later conversation about something completely different, which actually helped me figure some things out that I knew or I felt and I believed, but I didn't actually have a reason for why I believed what I believed. And it wasn't until that conversation with someone who has a different faith than me that actually helped me. And it was, they believe and I believe even when it doesn't make sense. But that's what faith is. That's what faith means. That's what it truly means to have belief and to have faith in something other than yourself, something higher than yourself. Whether it's God or the gods or even nobody. It's hard with the nobody aspect, because that to me I think is so much more foreign than having just something that's different than mine. But it is what it is. So it kind of just goes back to the message of people are not meant to be you. People are meant to be different. People are meant to have their own beliefs. But what you can do from that is learn, right? You don't have to necessarily believe somebody else just because they believe something. But if what they believe helps put things in better perspective on your own beliefs, then you've honestly both won. That's a lot. Is it? No, I don't normally do that many. But we'll stop there. Because we stop. We stop at the 10 of coins. I'm sorry, to stop at the 10 of cups. And this version of it is they may not have much, but they have each other. And that's the most important thing, right? Their clothes are tattered. They're sitting on a beach that's just almost looks, it doesn't look barren, but I don't know if I want to eat that. The cups all look empty, but they're in the water, meaning that they can be filled at any time. But these two people are holding on to each other with their tattered clothes. But that's all they need. They have each other, so they can start over filling those cups with the next aspect of their lives, with the next journey. 10 is a completion. So they've ended that journey. To me, it almost feels like a shipwreck kind of a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just what that feels like. But they've reached the journey. They're finally there, and they're safe, and they're exhausted, but they're happy. And now they can start filling each of these cups with memories, with their next journey, right? It's the completion and also the beginning. Interesting. Oh, we have 6. Okay. All right, 6 is balance. Well, we start with the 7 of cups. He is chest deep in water, and you cannot see his eyes. They're glazed over. And he's got all 7 cups right in front of him. So many options. And the only way that honestly he can choose is, I don't know, I'm feeling torn right now, because with all this, it's almost like he's blind to his emotions. He's not listening to his thoughts. He's not listening to his intuition. He's just going with what he feels. And that's why it's in the dark. That's why this card is on this side of it. On the other side, it's really fabulous, but I'm not meant to show it to you. So when things come in and it feels like you've got so many options and it feels like you just don't know which way to go, this is telling me to sleep on it. Honestly, sleep on it. And because even if he's got 7 right here, only 2 are ones that really matter. You can kind of do a process of elimination, but at the end of the day, when it comes to a choice, it's usually only 2 that really, really stand out. So this right here is telling me to sleep on it. So whatever is coming in, whatever message that you need to mull over, to really think of, and not, yeah, it can be an emotional thing, follow your heart. But this is also saying that some logic, some gut, right? This needs this situation, this choice, right? These options really need for you to sleep on it and then come back to it in the morning, or shoot, even in a day. Let some time pass, write things out, mull it over, and then come back to it. Do not make a decision right away, because I feel like you're being pressured. Whatever this decision is, it feels like you're under pressure in making it. And when this one is not something that you need to make a hasty decision on, because it's really big, whatever it is, and you're getting opposing forces or you're being pressured. Absolutely not. Seek. If you're having trouble with it, this is where that you need to seek advice. Seek from those in your tribe, whether it's your partner, whether it's your family, whether it's your spirit guides, whether it's your subconscious, whatever it is. Seek guidance and assistance, because I don't feel like this choice is going to involve just you. This is something meant for that family, that family dynamic with the 10 of Cups. But don't wait too long. I love the 4 of Swords, because usually it's the time of rest, time of healing, time of renewal. But in the background, things are happening. So yes, make your decisions, take your time, weigh all things, but don't wait too long. It's kind of a decision needs to be made, and I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know who this is before, but this is what's coming in. Don't wait too long, but don't let those who are making the offer do their persuading, right? Don't let them bully you into something. A quick decision needs to be made, but it doesn't need to be made right then and there. But you will make the right one. It may come in sleep, right? That lightning flash out of the blue. I have my idea. I have the way to go. And it may just not be the way. It may be the third option you don't see coming in. It may be that, I figured out a way to have my cake and eat it too, or have the best of both worlds. I don't know. Something that's going to come in and give you that spark, that idea to make the decision that you need. And whichever one you choose, you are protected and you are guided and you have the strength to move forward. You can face any challenge, any battle that comes through. And all that leads to the brand new journey. See, I told you, this is the end of this one, and there's the new beginning at the bottom. That's really, really awesome. So what flipped over was energy. Focus on what it is that you truly want, need, or desire, and block out anything else that stands in your way, because the only way to truly get there is to focus on that. Anything that's outside, that's distracting you, it's meant to be a distraction for a reason. All right, you're not going to get the clarity if you're focusing on everything else that's going on around you. There are people here to help you, to guide you, to lean on, to support you. It may not be the people you normally go to, but because we've got so many, and I love the birds and the leaves, it changes. I love that as a community. Need I say more? Whatever it is, whatever you're choosing, wherever you're going, whatever it is that you're aiming towards or you're focused on, there is victory. Interesting. So we have the ship and we have the letter. So this is you with the ship. It's rising above your obstacles and going after what it is that you want. But I have a feeling that you won't be able to start moving forward until you get the news, until that opportunity comes in, that victory that you're waiting for and you're wanting. That is once the offers have been made. Here's the offer. Once those offers have been made and you've took the time that you need to make the right decision, then you're off and going off towards this victory. To this victory. That was an interesting message. I don't know who that's for, but it came through, and that's awesome. Go get it. Many blessings to you.